It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. And a guy we'll be watching tonight, Jay Crowder, impacts the game in a number of ways. Shaq, would you call him underrated?
Very underrated, but more people know about him now. Maybe not a household name, but that's because he focuses on the little things.
Yeah, he's a tone setter, defensively. He can get you 8 a game easily, no problem. Plays to his strengths, and sometimes when you can get 8, that's better than getting none.
That was deep.
You can get 8 right now. You look like a sandwich.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Welcome to our 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thanks very much. Well, Quinn Snyder is the coach here in Utah, and he said, as a coaching staff, we show the players we have confidence in them. And then we're unbelievably demanding. But it has to be mixed with patience. And that, over time, pays off. Kevin?
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, DA. Thanks. Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when they've seen those things, the fact that they could communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you a lot?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullin and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And that one's good by Favors.
That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner. In this day and age, big men shoot more and more three-pointers, and he's fully capable of a triple.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. And Aldridge comes over to help. Now Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
And really did the only thing he could in terms of getting that shot off, leaned into his space, and got a bucket.
Looking for Favors.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now, here's Aldridge. Back to Murray. Banked in off the glass.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Here's Murray. Derek Favors making his last shot. On the wing to Rosen. Covered by Mitchell. Count that one. Gay's got his first basket.
And this is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Rubio against Murray. Puts up a three. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist from Favors. Rubio's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah. Now here's Murray. Dishes it to Gay. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Adept at converting at the mid-range. Rudy Gay, when he gets room to shoot, he's not going to think about it 2 times.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Rubio. Ingles kicks to Rubio. And Utah another three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Favors. High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. Pass to Favors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There are times where you have to play with a little bit more caution. That's already his second foul in the first quarter.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. And Favors kicks to Gobert. Murray against Rubio. 4 on the clock. Here's Favors. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Murray, good.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. Not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
And that one misses.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 4. Murray the pass to Ginobili. And the rejection by Favors. Here's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And Pau Gasol later on in his career is establishing the fact that he can, and he will, drill the 3.
Mitchell right side. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Aldridge against Favors. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Sometimes you're helpless to stop LaMarcus Aldridge, so big and assertive down there in the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Ginobili.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
Ricky Rubio has been leading the charge for the Utah Jazz. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Rudy Gobert talks about his expectations for the team.
Every year I want to keep getting better, and people didn't really believe in our team a few years ago. They were kind of laughing at us. When I say I want to win a championship, people are laughing, but I believe that we're going to win a championship.
Well, and as a competitor, this is what you should be thinking, and Greg, you should be talking about winning a title.
For sure. I mean, it'll take a lot of work, but Gobert sounds like he's up for the challenge of proving the doubters wrong.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, I feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Crowder is the 4, and Gobert is the 5. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position.
Well, traditionally such an accurate three-point shooting team, the Spurs last year in a bit of a funk finished 26th in three-point percentage. That's after being first in the league 4 out of the last 8 years.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. And talking about the Spurs last season, Brett, much of their offense was running through LaMarcus Aldridge.
He had a remarkable year, maybe his best year of his career. He looked so much more comfortable in his role. And without Kawhi Leonard, they leaned on him a ton. I think he enjoyed that. He responded with a great year.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Free throw good. Mills. The one thing when you watch Patty Mills play, Brent, he is great at anticipating what is about to happen.
Well, it's obviously most noticeable when he's off the ball. A good sense of when to slip a screen or change pace a little bit to get some space. Very natural sense of spacing the floor and being set up for the three-point shot.
We see more and more teams looking to push the tempo. Is that just a fad, or is this going to be a long-term thing?
If I can play against any defense that has no ability to set up where they want to be or have the matchups with the players they want to have, Kevin, I'm going to look to take advantage. And if that happens in the first 5-6 seconds with one pass, so be it. No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That's his first foul. Bellinelli against Cephalosha. Inside, Crowder with the steal.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Here's Mills. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Mills has got 6.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. They recover it. Gobert finds Exum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Crowder. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Mills can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. And it's San Antonio with another. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marco Bellinelli. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Walker's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Derek Favors checked in for Utah.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. He gets a little lazy about what it could be.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Murray dishes to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And it's 8 points for Pau Gasol.
Finesse from Pau Gasol with his high release point to D, pretty much useless there.
Here's Exum. 8 points for him. Passes to Gobert. Here's Favors. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Favors got 10 points in the game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Murray outside. Right side Gasol. Gobert with the block. And Favors kicks to Crowder. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. From deep, Gay. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell against Walker. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A different look for Utah. Allen comes in for Mitchell, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Knocked loose, stolen by Rubio. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul. Gobert the pass to Crowder. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Rubio against Murray. Gasol dishes to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Murray's got 9 points. 1 second left. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor. So they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
We come back to San Antonio now with a look at the world-famous Riverwalk with its restaurants and boats and nightclubs and people. What's going on? And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Ricky Rubio has been sensational.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
Yeah, that's not really his forte, Greg. Unselfish play.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. DeRozan and Gay, the wing. And it's Murray in at the one spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Brent, for as long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes, championing guys on his staff, supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years is just how outspoken he's been in terms of the equality, not just around the NBA, but around our nation, and some of the statements he's made that have garnered a lot of political attention. Greg Popovich not afraid to express some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. DeRozan scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge kicks to Murray. It's stolen by Gobert.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
The pass to Ingles. Now here's Favors. He's covered by Gay. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Favors.
Fading away, he buries that one in traffic. Takes great body control to make that one go.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 11 points.
And sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
And stolen by Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And Rubio kicks to Ingles. Pass to Favors. His first shot coming late, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Now, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
The feed to Rubio. He gets that one. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
And stolen by Favors. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pau Gasol, not the same player Brent he once was, but he still knows how to get the job done.
Yeah, 2001 is when it is that Pau Gasol came into the NBA as a very slightly built Spaniard for the Memphis Grizzlies, but the skill was on display from the very start. He's had a Hall of Fame career, a 2-time champion, and one of the best and most skilled players to play that position in the last 20 years.
Here is Rubio following the bucket by the Spurs, and then Favors with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Mills in for Murray. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Utah. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Rubio finds Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Gay, that's a two-pointer. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Rubio, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Cephalosha. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And now Utah, fast break. Rubio's got the ball for the tie. And he sinks the layup. Rubio's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
He's showing his trademark aggressiveness inside. Ginobili was not going to be denied.
Rubio left side. That gives them the lead. And the Jazz lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Mills. He's got 6. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
That one goes. Count it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan in the corner. Now here's Mitchell, covered by Mills. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Spurs lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Ricky Rubio is out there with Allen, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Thabo Cephalosha, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
That's some lightning quick hands there from Patty Mills. His pick helps the team get out in transition.
And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. Allen with it. Gay picks him up defensively. It's up a 3. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Cephalosha.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
I wouldn't be surprised in the least. Both teams really struggling to maintain any sort of momentum.
And the basket is good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
That's the biggest aspect of Cephalosha on defense, is the length, and he uses it well that time to get off the shot close to the bucket. He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Utah's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. The drive by Rubio. Second shot opportunity, and Gobert with the lay-in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wasted no time on that one. Mills has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top.
San Antonio calls timeout. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Gay. Bellinelli comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And here's Rubio after Jakob Poeltl was able to get the triple. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rubio. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Rubio's got 10 points here in the second half. And here is Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. He was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
And with Crowder, his struggles were part of why Cleveland gave up on him so easily.
And you wonder who the real Jay Crowder is, the one we saw in Cleveland or the one we saw in Boston. My guess is somewhere in the middle. I think his defense should pick back up, and we know that he can be a better scorer than he has shown the last calendar year.
The first one falls. And Allen drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray dishes to Gasol. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you can see the focus on Gasol there. When he gets the ball in those moments, you know he's going to make the shot.
Rubio finds Gobert. Crowder with it. Back to Allen. And DeRozan sends it back. Bellinelli for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And the Spurs lead by 3.
That's what you're going to get with Pau Gasol, a tremendous passer who's got his eyes up at all times.
Jazz passing it around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Free throw, good. Allen. And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Bellinelli. And Allen drops them both. Here's Murray. Gobert with the block. Allen outside. Back to Rubio. Takes the 3. That's good from Allen on the assist by Rubio. 10 points for Allen. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 2. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derek Favors.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And Utah making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Murray. Crowder pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Mitchell's shot is good.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Back to Favors. And stolen by Aldridge. Murray against Rubio. Three-pointer on the way. Again, the miss by Murray. So Favors will bring it up for Utah. It's a one-point game.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Now here's Murray. For the three. It's good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the three ball, it is so difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
Utah calls timeout. To the paint. Here's Favors. Money!
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot. Still a chance here, but they need to score.
And that goes for every possession. They can't come up empty at all anymore.
And he commits the intentional foul. And it's Utah's ball, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Crowder. And here's Gay outside. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
The teammates celebrating Rudy Gay's big-time shot there.
And the Jazz call time here. The score is tied at 87. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan against Mitchell. It's good!
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body.
He got it!
Oh, man!
Wow. He got it!
This is what you got to do.
Woo. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We focus in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Thank you, my friend, my brother, for watching basketball game NBA 2K. For NBA basketball fan all over the world. I hope you guys enjoy my video game, my friend, my brother. And for sure, my friend, my brother, we will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. Hope you have a good time, a good day, a great day, a good night, and a good dream, my friend, my brother. Thank you for watching again. See you